You want demo? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is another one.
I need the demographic with this.
Yes, I will take that too.
Yes, I have an extra probably.
Go ahead.
Oh, there you go, yeah. Night girl.
I know. It's hot up here.
It is. Well, come up here. I don't know. Yeah,
Probe.
with all these people that don't change.
To just not sign up. Whichever one.
Look at all these hours.
Everybody wants an hour.
You can leave it there.
Okay. I just want to know for my own benefit. I didn't care about the hour.
Sorry?
Oh, yeah, because I never thought about this.
Yeah.
If I like, if you like hard, they go in the whole sand. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, so I kind of switch phones. Yeah.
So
So
to
if we live kind of in the same area, we both sign up or?
sign up separately, but if you want to share it, then the other person.
Okay, we'll do that.
When the time comes.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
Teresa will be the one who will handle
One of my tours.
contacting you guys once a new one comes in. So.
So it doesn't, I know.
You would have to, you would have to see there.
I can hear you still. There you go. If it worked. Oh my gosh, they're right in the wrong address. Oh my gosh, that's so great.
Yes, sir.
$50. I was just gonna ask you, if you bought one, how much was it?
Yeah, I got it
And send it up and see what it says.
a year and a half ago, so some of the garage never got impacted. I'm just going.
You just found it now. Studying.
It was so rusted, I just poured CLR. But I've got this. Wow, but it's still sticking. So, yeah,
Maybe got to work it a few times.
yeah.
I could have gotten corroded maybe just from laying.
I had real bad asthma attack.
Okay,
Oh,
Steve, you got.
You okay? You have an inhaler?
I have an inhaler.
It's the free hour.
I'm taking out back closet.
Look at that. Oh my
And,
God.
looking at
How to
Kate.
find all that, right?
Don't
And
worry.
of course, I'm leaving tomorrow to go
The
to my
answer-
daughter's and yeah,
Make sure you bring it.
they're doing, my daughter is one here.
So even if it's wet,
That's the other one.
it stays together.
So Monday I thought I'd get back to yoga.
Steve,
Yeah,
where I live or where I'm going to test?
No, I was,
where you're gonna test.
going to go to yoga and she's okay, mom, to bench is good. I'm at 30 minutes.
I won't ask why they're.
I didn't know we decided.
At my son's house.
Okay.
So I've been doing that all week. But I really installed pavers. and
Right,
stuff.
right. Oh, and the dust is no good either, yeah.
Home struggling with an extra. Yeah, it's not. And
That's
last,
allergies too.
yeah, it's.
That's
well,
starting now.
so I'm- Yeah, and I tell my son. I have a party. Different address, yeah.
What's your name?
Hardly.
I'm Janet. Nice to meet you, Janet. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Oh,
a bunch of.
oh,
I think
wow.
somebody said there were 5 people who, okay.
I tell them I just moved a year and a half ago and some things never made it. Be doxed. I found this yesterday. Yeah, so I put CLR on to stop the rust. So I know the light's working and I know the moisture's working. But I tried all over my yard and I'm getting the same pH reasoning, which means I might need to modify it, sulfur. Thank you. So John just said to stick it in vinegar and I can tell if it's working.
Oh, yeah, that's a good. That's a good.
Yeah, then you have it, I could try, but otherwise I get that, go get elemental soil from the other place.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
I wonder, those cherry top. Okay, yeah, they make.
So I'm gonna give it to the first two. Give it to the first two and go from there.
Perfect.
Oh, and I gotta go find Janet again, jeez.
I agree. We let them buy our shoes.
Trisha's, in our town. I don't know if I know Trisha. Well, you know, sometimes somebody wants to stop at Aldi or Home Depot or, and I'm like, I.
Yeah, with you guys, it's like, I gotta run to the nursery, I gotta go. I'm good. Sprinkle this.
What did he, if we take it one day, we have to try to bring it back the next day?
I'm not sure. Oh, yes.
Few people online, how do they sign up? You know, to be able to-
They should probably call.
That I just wanted.
Good question. Thank you.
And then maybe shoot your. If anybody is free while you're waiting, you can scan Steve's QR code to do his evaluation. That's actually goes to Rutgers for Steve.
Yeah.
And then.
Make sure if you're using your phone at the top, make sure you hit the next button to actually get to the questions.
I think it's similar questions to what we do in your everyday one.
I missed some. Are you calling us or we're to borrow it?
So we're gonna go down the list
Yeah,
and once we get one in, then we'll call the next person on the list and we'll.
gotcha.
And it'll be Teresa who's doing that.
So you don't need phone.
There you go. And then you can go through. And if worse comes to worse, if you cannot get to the QR code or at home, you can.
Click on the link on the.
Click on the link or copy and paste if it doesn't click and do the QR code there. I mean,
Yeah, the PowerPoint is on Canvas. You should be able to get the QR code and stuff. For those who are here in person, make sure I get the demographic form and the both quizzes from you before you leave today. Not kicking you out, but just for my.
I forgot to tell. I'm gonna go. Cell phones, turning off your cell phone.
Okay. That's okay. That phone rang. We heard somebody bang on something. I can talk louder than all that, so it's all good.
Yeah, the video, we'll see. I mean, the recording, you'll see the picture, but it's like 10 minutes and I'll put that on for the people
I
online.
came in a little late, so I didn't do the first test. Should I go back and do that? Just,
Okay,
I think I didn't know. That was all of you about.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you
I-
are
Yeah,
fantastic,
so,
really.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, so much.
Okay, then do the evaluation.
Yeah,
See how great I was.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know, I didn't know if there's anybody else that I didn't.
Okay.
Now, yeah, you still have more, right? Or you're, right, okay. I didn't want to like,
No, I'm just gonna thank everybody.
yeah, I'm hearing good things. They really liked your class.
Yes, some people have actually told that to my face. If you really like this class, please fill out the evaluation. If you didn't like this class, please still fill out the evaluation. And let us know, because we do get that information at the end of the semester and they tell us how we did and stuff, and so we know what to work on. But
And that's how Rutgers knows that we're doing our jobs.
yes, you're doing a good job, so.
The other thing we do have is, oh, no, go ahead, sorry.
So I just want to say, before you guys leave today, I need Gail and Kathleen to see me, because you guys were the first two to sign up.
We're gonna use the same one.
Okay.
The same town.
Okay, then Gail or Kathleen, and then Jackie to come see me, and you guys will be the first ones to get these, once you return it. Once we get the equipment back from them, then we'll just go to the next person on the list and go down and get it done. Don't worry if you wind up doing it later in the spring. Don't worry if you wind up going into the summer, but please try and get these back as quickly as you can. And especially follow those rules of do what you consider yard in your yard, mostly turf grass, but also make sure you do it 2 or 3 days after you water or after a rainstorm. So make sure you do those two things as well. Okay, so remember that. So-
It rained. Rain last week.
The last I know of was definitely Saturday,
Saturday.
possibly in the Sunday month.
The weather.
So see what the weekend brings and then
It's too early. Yeah, tomorrow maybe.
take it or water the, well, not everybody has their water on. I was gonna say water the lawn and then you can do it on Saturday or Sunday.
There's a 45% chance of rain tomorrow in Tom's River, so. Just pay attention to that. So make sure that one of you, Jackie, come see me, get the equipment before you go. I've got the data sheets all ready to go, and so you guys probably need a couple of them.
Oh, data. Oh, no, we need that.
Okay, so thank you guys so much. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me afterwards. I'll still hang out for a little bit. I did have it scheduled till 12:30.
Yeah, that's fine. And we have.
I kept it early, so, but thank you guys so much for everything, but also thank you for being part of our Master Gardener program. We really appreciate it. and all the work that you guys do. You're joining a pretty good group of folks who not only, well, because I just said pretty good, is that?
Spectacular.
We have an amazing group of people. So,
Peanut gallery, so.
that help us out, but also the key thing and the part that really is spectacular is you guys are helping other residents in Ocean County with, doing things properly in their yard, whether they're interested in doing something sustainable or environmental, or they're trying to just make sure that the plants in their yard grow properly and they're not diseased and not causing any other problem. And that's the key thing. You guys are really helping out like your neighbors and the people that you know in the county. And that's really important. So it's not just us that you're helping out, you're also helping out them. So thank you guys so much for being part of this. As I joked before, which is not really a joke, I kind of have a black thumb when it comes to anything edible. I can't get anything edible to grow, but give me a landscape plant and I can do wonders. So if you have any questions on that, especially if you're interested in any sort of environmental landscaping, because we work with the Jersey Friendly Yards program, both Sue and I, that's in the area, but they're trying to branch out to other parts of the state. So we're trying to get other master gardener programs involved. But the key thing about the Jersey Friendly Yards is they do have an ask an expert part, and the question comes to you guys. So you guys are starting to become an expert because it comes to the master gardeners. So.
Actually, yeah, it comes to Patty and myself, and then we usually, if we can pass it on if we can, and.
So they've tied it into the Master Gardener program. So if you're feeling very good about your sustainable landscaping and native plants, feel free to help volunteer for that and answer some of those questions. But we do appreciate the time that you guys are donating to this program. I work in water resources and I always tell people that water is a precious resource, but really time is the most precious resource that we have because that's really limited for all of us. So just thank you so much for everything you guys doing and helping us out. I will be here for a little bit. I'll make sure that the people who need to get the equipment before they go get it, but also make sure that all the paperwork I get from you guys as well. Thank you so much for doing all that for me. I really appreciate it. I hope the rest of your classes are as good as this one.
We're getting down to nitty gritty.
I'm sure a lot of them are better than this one, so it's all good. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, but I'll be hanging. And thank you at home.
Yeah, there's still, I'm not sure if we lost the button. I won't keep you guys too long. Steve also is doing a build a rain barrel workshop on April 30th from 6 to 8. There are 4 spaces open. Oh, and look, she made 4 exact. So I will leave them on the desk. There's a wait list there's a wait list already? No.
We do have a wait list that opens up if we get one.
If it's full, okay. So if anybody would, as I said before, yeah, Laura wants one, Steve, I'm sorry, Laura wants one for sure.
Thank you.
Okay, I forget why I came up. Steve, yeah, we can make more and see whoever gets on there first. Or take a picture of the scan picture. We have, Charles got the seedling door open. If anybody didn't get a chance to see the seedlings, I want to see. Now this, what's gonna happen is those seedlings will get planted when in about a week, you think, or 2? What do you?
No, probably not till.
Well, oh, I thought you had lettuce. Didn't you have?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I obviously was not paying attention during that class. Right. As you go out, you can see the new garden, the Eagle Scouts, Eagle Scout Michael. Thank you. And it just I want to say Brennan. I'm like, I know it's not. Michael Becker was down with his crew and they put the gardens together, the beds, the raised beds and soil and everything, and then they'll come back and mulch. So if you guys want to see where we'll be growing what you guys started, that'll be outside as you go out, sort of where we were, but on the back side of the building. So you can take a look at that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything upcoming. We have on next Tuesday is going to be ornamental pests. That's going to be with Sabrina Turpic. Oh, that's me. Sorry. I did not turn my phone off. Just hit anything up there. Sabrina Turpic, and she's one of the ladies that is up at the lab, at the Rutgers Diagnostic Lab. So she's a really good plant and insect person. Rich Buckley usually does it, but he's more of the plant pathogens. He's more about the diseases and first love Turpic. So anyhow, so Sabrina will be coming, so she'll tell you stories, I'm sure, of Rich. And then, so that'll be her class. And then we have Steve Christoph, for woody plants here. Both of the classes next week are here. Steve, you'll want to go out and plant as soon as he is so enthusiastic about plants. It just makes you want to get out there and start digging. It's awesome. He's just a really nice guy too. Definitely into Joni Mitchell. So I'll let you know that. About getting back into the garden, stop being so insular in the house and the buildings, get out into the garden. Get out of it. Other than that, we will be working on I know some people are signed up on Better Impact for the blackout dates, the 22nd to the May 10th. So please, if anybody didn't, if you are signed up for more than 2 days in each helpline and tick, please take yourself off the dates that you cannot do, because there's half the class still hasn't signed up yet. So I need to get everybody in there. There's 30 of you and there's 15 days, so that it'll be tight. So no more than 2 per person. If you only do 1, that's okay. But no more than 2 in Tick Lab, 2 in Helpline. Don't worry, I didn't get to you, so I know you're not an offender. You're good. I do have the sheet highlighted for those online too, of who might need a partner. If you haven't talked to your mentor yet, or if you have and they cannot do it, just let me know and we'll make sure we have somebody. Linda has offered to help in the helpline as your mentor. And I know Casper Guidance and I know Bart in some cases, if he's got time, will help in the Tick Lab. Don't stress if you don't have your mentor there. It's okay, but we want to make sure that you, kind of give you somebody familiar to help work with. And I think that, Kelly, do you have any announcements? Anything no? Okay, all right. And then, Cheryl does that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be I'll be in the room over here to talk to anybody who wants to see this evening. Things that we're doing, but if you can't stay today, Tuesdays and Thursday morning, I'll be here and we'll have a little mini class at 9 o'clock about seedling care. So if you can come in, that's fine. If you want to take a look now, I'll be here.
All right. So yeah, other than that, today you definitely get out a little early. I know, I know, yeah, it's beautiful out. I want to get out and start digging, which you can if you have, the bulbs are up. I don't know who else's daffodils. Tennis were definitely up. Yep. Everything else is opened up this week for me. Hyacinths are starting. The squills. So yeah, which one?
Daylilies and green.
The daylilies are definitely greening up. I've got both. I've got some that, I'm gonna have one called Orange Man, and he opens the first for me in the beginning of May. So no budget. Well, beginning of May, 6 weeks from now. And it's really cool. So it's just kind of like these early varieties of, I could go on about daylilies, but who cares? So anyhow, if you guys, we do have next Tuesday online, just as it's separate from class. There is, Irene is going to be giving her tried and true native plant talk. So it's going to be mostly about perennials. And that's online. That is with RCE. We have I know there's a flyer in the stairwell. I don't know if we have any more flyers. And then the other one is the Iris talk, and that's the following Tuesday night. Both of them are online. At night. Yeah. So they're both online and they're separate from class. You don't have to go. Just
if they're not able to, if you guys are not able to attend it live on Zoom, still sign up because you'll get an email link afterwards. They will record it, like we record the classes, so you'll get the recording at least.
Yeah, if you're not able to make it and you still want to. So I think we're up to almost 400 on the native plant and we're up to 2 something on the Iris already. So it'll be a good, not everybody shows. We found about half people show, but they want the recording. So then, you guys, we're going to start getting into, in April is when we're going to start doing our visits. We talked a little bit about that. April 3rd for the cuisine, if anybody's free. I think you guys came in a little after I said that. April 3rd at 10 o'clock, we're going to meet down at the cuisine garden in Little Egg Harbor. If you want to make it, that's fine. It's not mandatory. It's up to you. That was the only day I couldn't schedule during class time. And then the other one is April 9th. That is during class time. We will be meeting at Ocean County Park, April 9th. I have directions for Ocean County Park and for the cuisine garden and, thank you. And Monmouth County, which I'm gonna give you guys when we get there, but Monmouth County, they're all holding them up. Monmouth County to get to Kozlowski Road, to get to the Monmouth County class, which is the 28th of March. Not this Thursday, not next Thursday, the following Thursday. We'll be meeting there for urban forestry, if you can. It's nice to kind of just, again, get to see the group that came and then see their gardens up there, which probably doesn't have a lot going on, but their stuff is starting. Just again, see how other places are run and where they are. We're gonna meet there. Everybody's gonna meet there. If you want to carpool, you're more than welcome to do so, but I'm just letting you know. So directions are there. I will have directions available as we get closer to those classes as well. Okay. But I know a lot of people like, I want them now. And I'm like, okay, well, they're there. So, all right. Other than that, any questions on our end? I'm still working on going through the quizzes and correcting or getting rid of the ones that are oddball questions. Once I finally, hopefully this weekend, I'll get through them. What I plan to do is then have during that review class, kind of going over the quizzes, any quizzes I have finished. I have put the corrected quiz on Canvas underneath that module. So it's really the first three. Compaction, not compaction. Thank you. Soils, compost, and botany. I did get through those three. For the most part, they're really, other than Steve had his quiz this morning, we really don't have any quizzes coming up, I think, coming through, because I just don't know what they're going to teach. And I just never, I might for plant propagation, I can't remember. That'll be coming up. My propagation was my favorite in school. Learning how to just take a cutting, like, holy moly. Look at grew. So, again, seed starting is not my favorite, but it is cool. I do have a hydroponics downstairs, which I keep thinking about that to bring up because you see starting up here, and somebody, one of the master gardeners donated an aeropod, and we were able to get the new starts. I just have never grown hydroponics. So I'm like, oh, maybe that was something we can try and start in here. I didn't think it's that hard, but it's just something. I'm lucky. My plants are in my office because I don't water at home. My poor plants at home are sad. Outside, who cares? They're fine. But...
Outside, who cares?
Yeah, because Mother Nature helps me on that one. But yeah, no, I've got little starts. I've got a monstera that started in a glass of water sitting on my kitchen table. My kids are like, Mom, what are you growing now? And they're like, you know, so, but yeah, so other than that, I'm just chit chatting now, so I'm going to shut up. And if you guys have more questions, Arlene, I just have a question for you, so I'm going to catch you. And then everybody is doing so far, so good. All right, so if you have more questions, give me emails. Great. And thanks. Thank you. Yes.
Bigger the better.
Yes, the cherry tomatoes and we need a big space. We don't want to have well, it depends on the type you grow, but
you have
the water is ridiculous. Yes, you have to have all soil. But I did it in the island. I had a place that I was growing for some of the residents, and they were dry every freaking day, no matter how big it was, and it was with the sprinklers. So the sprinklers isn't like getting in. You do have to hand water that. Drip irrigation is different. You can do setting that up. So. But yeah, so yeah, chairs up.
Yeah.
Blind.
No problem. Thank you, Jackie.
So we really have to wait 2 or 3 days after. So we're in a drought. Like, we can't do it right away.
You should wait at least 2 or 3 days. You should be able to do it today. Yes. Correct. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. No problem. I've been doing this special for 8 hours. I didn't even have to review my slide. No, those are yours. No, I. Very nice. Thank you again for becoming a master. No problem.
There he is.
It's the right way.
Thank you.
She already took the camera.